I'm trying. So, yep, now we are back. Okay, guys, this is the chapter 2 summary of Powerless. Hope you guys were new or old. I don't know if this is how many viewers I get. I'm just doing it for fun. Anyway, let's start without any disturbance. Powerless chapter 2 summary. Here's the summary once again. I'm showing it. It's all written, no AI, nothing fucking thing. Just a person with a passionate of reading books. Again, let's start with it. The story end for the chapter 1 by our female protagonist sleeping on her bed, I guess, or a couch, if you say it. Second chapter start with a whole different perspective, showing our main lead, and not easily like the main lead as you think. The main lead whole story start with a perfectly fine fireball at her face. Yep, at his face he faced out a fireball that he barely dodged. Then again he hit another fireball, then another fireball. As always, the main lead dodged them all, and you guys are thinking who is the person that throwing the fireball, as I was thinking the same. And the person that throwing his fireballs are his brother named Kai. Yep, his half brother that is from another mother throwing fireball. You see what I say? Half brother from another mother. You see? You see? Yeah. Again. Anyway, he threw fireball at his brother just cause he wished to. It was a casual fight, and let me honest, there will be a lot of fighting here. Just fighting. This whole chapter 2, if you have reading the book, it's most of the time it's about their fighting. Are they fighting someone else? It's just fighting. There's nothing more. Now, let's go through the summary. Once they fight, check. Second, they fight again. Check. Now, you wondering what's the main protagonist's name? I think, is from my perspective, it's Keith. It sounds more compelling, sounds more main hero kind of vibe. So it's Keith, and his half brother name is Kai. I don't know if it's Kai or I'm pretty sure. Okay, so Keith is the smart one. So the brother that's the main protagonist is a smart brother, don't go anything. Kai is on another hand, goes to the walls, start fighting, beat the shit out of them enemies, not enemies. Let's go with it. So once again they start fighting again. So then there is a word named George that I don't know what the meaning of this word is, but basically Kai is not going to become the king. They, yeah, you won't think about Jolt. I don't even know what that. They're constantly saying Jolt. I don't know what the hell this means. But anyway, Kai, that's the one that going on war, can't become the king because he's the half son. Of course, they can't become it. Yeah, simple as that. Keith, on another hand, can become his king because he is not a half son. His mother is a queen. Simple as that. And Kai doesn't want that happen. And so they fight again. Yeah, all they do is fight again. I don't know why they're fighting. Like the whole summary is about them fighting. There's nothing more here. Just peak fighting. And if you want to know how they fight, like every move scene, imagining, I would suggest purchase a book, Arthur make it, so you can read it by yourself. The summary is just a summary. You can't able to expect everything. Okay. Anyway, fight again. Fight. After a little bit of chat, a girl appeared. Now the story changed really quickly because the girl seems to be the villainess. As far as how I read the story, she seems like the main villainous protagonist or the side villainous. If you know what I mean, if you have read any villainous stories. Okay, the girls appear. Okay, its name is Bichil Baylor. I don't know how it's. Let's just say Baylor. Okay, Baylor. I'm sorry. His appearance is starting. His voice is like ice, and he's not that one saying that. I don't know what the heck. Yeah, he's she. I don't know how write them. I just figured out they are just worthless. The notes are not gonna help me. Her voice is like ice. Her looks are stunning. His moves are gorgeous. Damn, I can make a book with this. She's just too good looking of a woman. It's all written in the book if you read. Beautiful woman, okay? And after this whole fight scene going on, and after how they go again, the villainess that I will suppose say, meet Kai. Yeah, she just come there to meet her. She want to be the queen of the kingdom, of course. That's the basic stuff. After some chat and find that our Keith is not. What? Forget it. No, it's not gonna work it out anyway. Just pure imagination and what I have remembered about the Powerless. The Kai and Keith basically standing right next to each other. The girls appeared, try to flirt with Keith, not the Kai, Keith. She want to become the queen once again. But Kai, as being the handsome, gorgeous knight that fight in a war zone, appears to her and says, "Want to be my queen?" Not like really, but she approached her. So he approached her. Okay? And that's make the story more impelling. Like it's so fucking good. Now Kai is going for the villainess. Villainess going for Keith because she want to be the queen. Okay? And villainess doesn't want Keith. Okay, that's why once again the name is Bale, if I'm remembering right. Bale want to go with Keith. Keith want to go with the Bale. Keith don't want to go with the Bale. It's a lot of big mess. If you read the book, you understand it easily. Okay, it's going great so far. Then once again, Kai, the half brother that can't become the king, fight with the villainess. Reason being, no idea. They just randomly start fighting because Kai tried to hit him and she just openly ignored her. That can be the main reason too. But they start fighting, and as Kai, being the strongest man, beat him. What was she expecting? Gotta beat it. So she's no longer the villainess. She is already get defeated, and we figure it out in this whole fighting scenario that there's a championship, you can say. There's a competition that will be happening. What's the name of the competition? Here is it. No, not this. Fighting game. Yeah, the whole fighting is a jolt, right? Yeah, jolt. That's told you about the jolt part. Yeah, that's the jolt. Jolt is basically a word that they're gonna say. It's like a challenge. At least that was in my notes. Once again. So there's gonna be a fight between Keith, Kite, him, the villainess, and every main person that have the psychic powers, superpowers, together, and whoever wins will be the king. So Keith have a upper hand. So Keith doesn't have the upper hand on Kai. Kai have a upper hand on Keith because he know how to fight. Keith doesn't know how to fight. And it sounds really weird just now because it's a chapter 2 and we have revealed a lot of characters. There are like literally 3 characters were revealed here. Main hero Keith, his brother Kai, side villainess I guess. So it's kind of heavy for me to explain you right now. But that's so far the story. They go fight together. They reveal a story that basically there's gonna be a tournament, Jewel tournament, that will make the king whoever wins that. Okay. And Kai is currently not the crown prince. Keith is. Really big messed up. Hope I was able to make you drawing or something. But in simple meaning, before I go out, this is Keith, main protagonist. This is Kite. Keith have everything, superpower, strong, good looking, everything, and doesn't want to be the king. Kite, on the other hand, have everything as well, but does want to be the king. nobody giving him the chance. Just a favorable child, I guess. And that's whole the perspective of the story, and there's nothing more. And one more thing, at the end of the chapter, Kai, that person that fight the villainess and throwing fireball at the brother on the first few words, goes to meet the king. No idea why they summon him. The chapter ends there, that he gets summoned by the king. Keith go back to his room, and whatever place it was, and the main villain is Ballerina, I think Bellra. Go back to the home. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna make this video really great, but yeah, have a great day, guys, and hopefully see you tomorrow.